Hi everyone and welcome back to our channel.
Today we're filming a video, but we've no idea what it is.
So Raylee sat down today and has got a video idea which she's going to do with Jamie and I. We have no idea what this is, so I'm slightly frightened about it. I don't know what it is. I'm actually frightened because I'm just worried that I might not be able to kind of do it as good as you and
don't worry, you can. We're going to need your wallets for this.
Whew! Now I'm frightened.
So, my video idea is who can make the most mesmerizing piece of art challenge. And this is very, very open. So, what I mean by mesmerizing is a lot of things. I mean, easy to look at, fun to look at, has sort of a push-pull factor, like you want to look at it and then you kind of zoom in and zoom out. Just something that is exciting and fun to look at and subjective to you.
Mesmerising can mean a lot of things. Like you said, it could be something you looked at that was like amazing or powerful. It might be a particular type of symbol or sign, like you say, food or packaging.
So the challenge is who can do the most mesmerising piece of art.
The one thing I will say is the sort of basics of this challenge does kind of lean towards more modern styles of art than classical.
Yeah.
So maybe think about the thought process behind it. This could be photography. This could be photography positioned in certain ways to make a cool image altogether.
So somebody's going to judge this, whoever that is.
Yes.
So what are they going to use as a criteria to judge it? So because mesmerising is a really open word. So is it, how will they know?
Oh, if it's mesmerising, doesn't that mean that someone just is seduced by it and can't take their eyes off it?
Yeah.
So shouldn't we judge it based on how much direct eye contact they have with it?
So we are now going to go away, think about what type of work we want to create, we'll create it and then we'll reveal it. And then we're going to get someone in to talk about and judge the work.
Can't wait.
Me too.
Really exciting.
Hi. So I've been thinking about my idea and I was drawn to the idea of using lines to convey some sort of pattern. I've actually done this before. I'll show you. I really, really like how this type of design looks. There are more. Obviously they are all created with lines, and the ones that I like the look of the most are the ones that also have some definitive lines in there, along with the ones that set the shape and dimensions of the image. So I could use mini lines to make it look 3D. Idea number one, taking those lines and taking the image and making it actually become 3D at some point. So I thought I could use wire for this. The wire could be coming off the canvas and then it'd be really, really cool. Idea number two, playing with colour within that style. And I think I'm going to go with idea number two. That brings me to my mock-up, which I will show you. This is obviously not finished. This is just a general sort of idea I had. I think I'm going to make the lines a multitude of different patterns now, like you saw in those flicked books. I think red will be the maybe happier images. Blue could be sadder.
It's a couple of days later and I have a really good idea. Hopefully I can make this work. A couple of years ago I went to an art gallery and basically saw a floating piece of artwork. It was a piece of glass, I think, which had square cubes on there and they had been painted to look 3D. And it was quite a mesmerising piece of artwork, so I'm going to try and recreate something like that. The thing about this artwork was the cubes had been painted in a way that they looked like quite an illusion, because you walked around the piece and from certain angles it looked flat, but other angles it looked 3D. So I don't really know how I'm going to do this yet, but I'm going to have a go.
Mesmerising. To mesmerise is to engage someone for an extended period of time in something. Perhaps visually using mystery or some other type of technique. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create something three-dimensional And then somehow I'm going to use sort of visual engagement or visual trickery to try and turn the piece, the work, into an engaging, mesmerizing experience.
Okay, I'm on my floor now and I have a few things to show. Thing number one, the canvas, which I will be using. This is a 50 by 60 centimeters. I thought it'd be a good size. I did consider using a larger one, but I thought that it would just sort of be unfeasible to have a massive canvas, and also it might take the complexity out of the image. I've worked on a big canvas recently and I wanted to go back to something a little smaller, although this isn't really small, this is very big. I also have some red and blue Sharpies and some pens, and this is what I'll be starting the design with. I might use paint, I'm not sure. I might even do a background colour. Also, I have ordered some 3D glasses from Amazon. I've ordered a pack, so they should arrive, and you know, I won't fully know what this image looks like until I test it with them.
I've bought my materials. I bought a piece of Perspex. I don't want to use glass because obviously glass is really heavy. For the cubes, I couldn't find any wooden cubes, so we do have a local kind of scrap store. For £1.25 I got 15 cardboard nets, which essentially are cardboard templates which I can make my own boxes. Also got some black ones, again I think there's 10 in there. I wanted to use different sizes of cubes, so I went to our local charity shops and found a puzzle set which was cubes. I've got quite a big selection of paints here. So what I'm going to do now is put all these cubes together, the cardboard ones, stick them all down, take all the stickers off the golf puzzle cubes, and basically lay all these out and see how that looks.
So here's some of the main materials that I'll be using. Different kind of lengths and pieces of slightly different pieces of wood. And these will form my three-dimensional canvas. I will also be using paints, and I'll be using all sorts of fixings to construct a three-dimensional canvas from which I will create the mesmerizing work.
I have done, I think, the main sad faces. That's my favourite. I love that one so much. And I've started on the happy ones. And I looked up happy pop art faces. It only really came out of loads of like really cheesy looking stuff. So I took a photo of me smiling and recreated that in a more pop arty style. It's definitely not 100% there yet, but we'll see. Very tired, so I'm gonna leave this there and then I'm gonna continue this tomorrow.
Okay guys, I'm actually not going to take the stickers off the golf puzzles because I think it will take me absolutely ages, and I'm just going to test, and actually they paint really nicely, so I'm just going to paint these directly. But I do have to put about 30 of these together.
I've constructed a three-dimensional object using some nice but spare offcuts of different pieces of timber. The whole thing is sturdy, it's not going to fall apart. So this is now my three-dimensional canvas that I can use to create the mesmerising piece of artwork.
I ordered 3D glasses. Moment of truth, right? That's so cool.
I've put all the squares together now. So basically this is them just sat on the perspex already. I'm going to paint each face a different colour and try and give them more of a 3D effect.
I've added a lot more stuff. It looks a lot more complex, and now I think it just needs some final touches, some definitive outlines, some highlights and some lowlights on the faces as well. I think will make it really like pop.
I've got my perspex ready, I've given it a clean and I've turned it over so the writing or the grid is on the reverse, so once I put these on I can then clean the grid off.
I'm now going to move to two-dimensional techniques using colour, graphics, imagery, words to engage the person viewing it.
We've all finally finished. It's taken some time and we have not seen anybody's. Raylee's been working in her bedroom, Jamie's been working in the conservatory and I've been in here. And yeah, it's taken a couple of days to do, I have to say. And Ruby hasn't got a clue actually.
Ruby hasn't even been home.
Ruby's got no idea what's going on at all.
It's going to be a real shock to her. Ruby's going to come in after we've shown each other and she is going to judge whose work of art is the most mesmerising.
Yes, but she won't know that she's judging it based on how mesmerising it is.
She won't know whose is whose because she doesn't know who did what as well.
So when Ruby judges it, she won't know whose is whose, and she won't actually know what she's judging it on. We're just going to get her to sit here, give her a certain amount of time to look at what we've created, and then a certain amount of time to speak about it. And then we're going to judge it based off how long she talks for and what she says. So,
who is going to show first? How are we going to?
I want you to.
Okay, Mum first.
Yeah, okay. All right, that's fine.
We could go in that order.
I'm going to show the camera very quickly. This really needs to be on a wall, mounted at a certain height. I don't feel you'll get the true experience of it at the moment, so I might kind of pick it up and anyway. Open your eyes.
Oh, that's so cool!
Wow.
Can you see what it is?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I
You
love
get it?
Yeah, because it's cubes of different colours, it tricks the eye, yeah?
Yes.
Because there's form.
Yes.
And you expect to see it flat, but
Yes.
you won't because perspective means that you'll see the form.
That's right. I mean,
Yeah.
I really wanted
Okay.
to.
So it's like Bridget Riley.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
I think
Yeah.
on the camera, I'm looking in the viewfinder here, you'll probably get the gist.
You would assume that it was a flat painting of a load of cubes
Until you
Yeah.
until you actually get close to it, because something's not right about it, and that's because they're not flat paintings. They're,
Yes.
they're actually
It
cubes.
works, it does look like that.
Okay, so I think that now will give you a better, because like I said, it did really need to be on the wall. So yeah, I'm really happy with it. It took absolutely ages to paint those cubes.
It's so cool to look at, and I see what you mean by how it sort of tricks your eyes a bit. I love it. You did a good job.
That's awesome. Well done.
This is the exact type of thing I thought of.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, well done.
Pitching the idea.
Yay.
Good move.
On to Raylee. Really excited about seeing yours.
It's your idea.
To do this.
This video was your idea.
Okay, I'm going to quickly show all of you now. Here's what it looks like. To get the full experience, you actually need a prop. Right, before you both open your eyes, I have some things I need to give you.
Oh my goodness.
Don't open your eyes.
3D glasses or something.
My face is about to disappear. Okay, you can both open your eyes and look now.
Wow!
Oh gosh!
That is amazing.
Slightly missing context, but the idea behind it is when you put the glasses on, and when you look through one of the lenses and well, when you put them on together, it's quite tricky to look at. But when you look through one of the lenses,
close
the
off
colours
the others.
disappear.
Oh, that's amazing!
Oh wow!
Does it work? Does it work?
I had to change the
Yeah,
colour
gets
for
rid of the
you.
What
lines.
do you do? Oh gosh, wait.
Wait.
Makes all the lights red or blue.
Oh, that is awesome!
Yeah.
That is absolutely
Alright.
That is mesmerising.
That's awesome because, like, basically, okay, guys. So you can't see this.
I'd put both because with both, half of them are, I don't know, it's like silvery and flicking.
Because they're constantly moving.
Yeah, I wonder if I can put both of these on the camera so that people can see.
Can
You
you?
can.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
Alright, ready?
That's really clever.
Wow, that's the red lens. And that is the blue lens.
Do you like it?
Red.
Like my
love-
bathroom area?
Blue.
I love it. That is really, it's actually a really beautiful image without
is.
the glasses.
I like that one.
What I really like about this is it's really impressive without the glasses and it's really impressive with the glasses.
It is.
It's just fun to look at, isn't it?
That's
Cool.
amazing.
Well done.
Yeah, that is really good. Well done, darling. It's really nice.
Thank you.
Lovely.
Just me left then. So, for everybody at home, there we go. Okay, you can look.
That's so
cool. Oh, it's brilliant.
Are you looking?
Oh, it's really good.
Are you looking?
Are you looking at what?
What are you looking at?
That's really
That's
cool.
so cool.
What's on the top? Oh gosh, wait a minute. So does that like boom? Oh, it does. It's a broken up image.
Oh, I get it. It's like a picture frame 3D thing, like the images.
Is it?
So if you close one eye, because otherwise both your eyes won't give you the perspective that you need, if you just close one eye.
That's so cool.
No way. Oh my goodness. Oh, you honestly. I mean, basically, guys, you look at this and the whole thing, boom, is 3D.
Most of it's done left-handed because I couldn't actually do it with my right hand because I couldn't reach.
Brilliant. In fact, they were all really good, but that
Yeah.
was
They were.
yeah. It's all different, but
Yeah, all
really.
completely different.
On that note, let's get Ruby in and see which piece of art she thinks is the most mesmerising.
Ruby, you ready?
Okay, so I'm gonna set a 30-second timer. 3, 2, 1.
Ruby, please describe what you've seen and what you think about it.
I saw a bunch of 3D squares and I liked how all of them were vibrant colours. They were all not symmetrical in like the difference of colours. I noticed it was on a clear background, which I don't really know the reasoning for it, but I thought that was quite cool. And I don't know whose it was at all.
What do you like about it?
All of it. I think it's quite unusual, because that's not like, when I think of a piece of art, I think of like a painting. But that's quite different. It's like cool to look at though, because it's just like, it looks so perfect that it's like, just like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like interesting to look at, basically.
Awesome.
You're gonna need this for this image.
Oh my gosh! I know, are those the ones that make the different colours? Or are those things that put patterns?
3D glasses.
Oh my gosh. I only need one pair. Do I need them?
Yeah, you do. You want to put them on. Stop. You can take them off as you look as well. Okay.
Wow.
3, 2, 1.
Whoa. Whoa. It makes me feel dizzy. Oh. Oh.
Shut one eye.
Changes colour. Oh.
Okay, so what did you see and what do you think about it?
I saw it was a drawing, and it was a drawing of a lady, loads of different women, I think. And what I liked about it was the fact that, number one, these. Just start with these. And I liked how the drawing had the different lines on each of them, and when you switched your eyes from like one closing and another one opening, it would change the image in a way, like you'd see the different lines on each side and the different colours on each side. It's kind of hard to explain, and whoever made this probably has already explained what it's like about it, but I like that because I think it's mesmerising, isn't it?
3, 2, 1.
Can I move it? I saw a pop art inspired object, which I think Dad made, by the way, and I think it was made out of photo frames. It was all made out of wood. I thought it was quite cool because it had loads of words in it, which I couldn't work out what it said, because all I could work out was, "Are you looking at boom?" But I think that's wrong. But I really like it because I like pop art, and I think it's a really cool effect that it has like photo frames everywhere, and you have to like work it out. You have to keep turning it to find out what it means. I think this one's definitely Dad's because I think he's the sort of person to think of something like really outside the box. Well, you all would.
Quite literally.
But, like literally outside the box. And also I thought of it because he works with like saws and drills a lot. I thought that would be something that stood out about it. So that's Dad's. That's Raylee's, because she would be the person to do like a drawing like that. And that one's Mum's. You'd always do something like simple but effective, I feel like.
So the challenge we were set by Raylee was who can make the most mesmerising piece of art. How does Mum's mesmerise you?
Mum's is definitely, I think it's definitely the different angles and the different colours which stood out.
Mm-hmm.
And the equalness of them all, and how they're also like perfect and they all look like the same.
You might not have seen it, but it's supposed to look kind of like 3D, or supposed to look like a flat image.
Yeah.
But then you don't realise it's 3D.
Yeah, that's what's cool about it.
Okay.
Like you turn and then realise.
Yeah.
And what mesmerised you about Rayleigh's?
The 3D-ness of it. Like when you put the glasses on, everything looks like one thing stands out and then the other thing will stand out after.
The other message, which I think everyone missed a bit, was that the red is the happy one and the blue is the sad, and they stand out when you swap.
Yeah,
Oh,
I missed
yeah,
that.
I didn't
Yeah,
know
they're
that.
all crying, aren't they? They've all got tears.
That's good.
Yeah. And what mesmerised you, if anything, at all about mine?
How they all connect even though they're all really separate.
The whole point of this is that you approach it, and the first thing that you should be able to read is, what are you looking at? Which is like a direct question, a direct challenge to you. Like someone going, what are you looking at?
Yeah, I like it because it's like a puzzle.
So we've heard what Ruby thought of them all. Comment down below and let us know which one you liked, which one you think was the most mesmerising.
That is the end of this video. We really hope you've enjoyed.
If you haven't already, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel.
And we'll see you again next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.